a checkbox to start with trapping suggestions. And so we'll see that there's kind of two modes. Either I can have it not start with trapping suggestions, at which point it's equivalent to a manual trapper, or I can start with trapping suggestions, at which point it will automatically trap the file and then allow me to go back through it and make any changes. So once I get through that and I check my options, then it will go ahead and trap the file, assuming that I started with trap suggestions, and it will open it up in a new window that is a dedicated interface for our trapping, called a modal window, I believe, and it gives me different sets of tools, and it's kind of a sub-program, and I can use those tools and then go back to the main artwork. This is what that window looks like. You can see there's a very simplified tool set. Basically, the only things that are here are what are necessary for trapping. I have the standard tools, some options for trapping distance, adjusting the shape, doing pullbacks. I have those tools that are only available here, so they're not, say, cluttering up the tool palette in the normal program. And then, of course, QA options, QC checks, so I can turn on and off separations and simulate registration errors and various other QC checks that I would need for trapping specifically. And of course, once the file is trapped, then all of those traps come in on their own trapping layer. These are non-destructive vector objects. They come in on their own layer. If I want to turn them off, say for proofing, then I can do that. And if I want to discard them entirely, then it's just a matter of getting rid of that layer and retrapping the document. So let's talk briefly about ArtPro trapping. It's a very brief conversation because everything that I just mentioned applies, but I just